There are moments in life when Allah opens your eyes, not through loud thunder or dramatic signs, but through quiet pain, through sleepless nights, through that deep emptiness in your chest. You look at the people around you, and you start to realize someone is not right for your soul. You feel used, not loved, not respected, just used. And that's not by accident. Allah is trying to show you the truth. But sometimes, we are too loyal to let go, too soft-hearted to walk away, too afraid of being alone. And so, we stay, even when it breaks us. But today, we're going to explore a life-changing truth. When someone is using you, Allah sends signs, clear signs, and He wants you to see them, not to hurt you, but to guide you back to your dignity. And remember, sometimes the people you love the most are the ones who break your heart the deepest. But that doesn't mean you are weak. It means you have a heart. And Allah sees every tear you cried when no one else noticed. This is your sign to wake up, to stand strong, to return to Allah and say, Ya Allah, show me who's real, and give me the courage to walk away from what's not. 1. They only come to you when they need something. There's a special kind of pain that comes not from strangers, but from the people you care about, those you thought were close to you. You try to be kind. You give your time, your help, your heart, hoping that your love and sincerity will be appreciated. But slowly, something starts to hurt deep inside. You begin to notice that they only appear when they need you, when their life is falling apart, when they need money, when they want help with something. That's when they remember your name. But when you need support, when you are alone, when you are struggling, they are silent. They are not there. They vanish. And that's when it hits you. You were not truly loved. You were used. This realization can break you if your heart is not tied to Allah. You start asking yourself, am I not worthy of genuine love? Is there something wrong with me? Why do they only come to me when they need something? But my dear brother, my dear sister, the truth is not that you are not enough. The truth is that you are so giving, so kind, so sincere, that people see your light and try to take from it, without ever thinking how it affects you. This is not your weakness. This is your strength. And that strength, your pure heart, is something Allah sees, even if the world doesn't. Sometimes, Allah allows people to show you who they truly are, not to hurt you, but to protect you. He lets you see the pattern, that every message you receive from them begins with a request, not a greeting. That every time they talk to you, it ends with you giving and them taking. You start to feel drained, yet you keep doing it, hoping they will change. But Allah wants better for you. He wants you to stop allowing your soul to be treated like an ATM, a tool, a convenience. You are not created to be used. You are created to be loved, valued, and respected by those who are worthy of you. And when you feel broken by their absence, remember that you are never alone. When they forget you, Allah remembers you. When they abandon you, Allah stays. When they ignore your pain, Allah listens. He sees the silent generosity of your heart, and He knows when someone is taking advantage of that. That's why He shows you, through your gut feelings, through repeated patterns, through the peace that leaves you every time they arrive. He is calling you back to Him. He is reminding you that your worth is not based on how much you give to people who don't care, but on how close you are to the one who truly does care. You see, when you detach from the people who use you, you make space for people who will cherish you, who will be there for you without needing something in return. Allah will replace your sorrow with peace, your fake friends with loyal ones, your heartbreak with healing. You just need to take that first step, the step of courage, the step of dignity. It may be hard, but it is worth it. You deserve to be remembered not just when someone is in need, but when they are happy, when they are grateful, when they want to share joy. Real connections are based on mutual respect, not silent expectations. Let your kindness be a gift, not something people expect like a habit. Let your help come from love, not fear of being forgotten. And if someone can only love you when they need you, then walk away, knowing that Allah has someone better prepared for your heart. So rise, dear soul. Do not cry over those who used you. Instead, thank Allah for opening your eyes. He loves you enough to show you the truth. And when you turn away from what harms your soul, Allah will guide you to what heals it. Trust Him and keep your heart strong. 2. They make you feel guilty for saying no. Have you ever said no to someone and suddenly they made you feel like the worst person in the world? You refused once, just once, and they acted like you betrayed them. They gave you silent treatment, guilted you with words like, "I thought you were a good person," or, "After everything I've done for you, this is how you treat me." Deep inside, you didn't do anything wrong. You just couldn't give what they were asking for. Maybe you were tired, busy, or simply had your own needs to take care of. But they didn't care. All they saw was that you said no. And in their mind, that made you bad. This is one of the clearest signs that someone is using you. Real love and respect give you freedom. Fake love and manipulation trap you. When someone makes you feel guilty for protecting your time, your health, your peace, they are not loving you. They are controlling you. This is not kindness. This is not compassion. This is emotional slavery, and it breaks your spirit slowly, day by day. You start questioning yourself. Am I selfish? Am I being a bad friend? A bad family member? You begin to apologize for having needs, for needing rest, for saying no even when it was the right thing to do. You feel trapped, not because they hurt you with a knife, but because they hurt you with guilt. And that kind of wound is deeper than it looks. But let me remind you, dear soul, Allah does not want you to live this way. He gave you your mind, your body, your time, not so others can misuse it, but so you can take care of it. Your heart is not a doormat. You are not created to please everyone. You are created to please Allah, and sometimes pleasing Him means standing up for yourself. Saying no is not a sin. It is a right, and it is a necessary act of self-respect. Understand this deeply. The people who love you will respect your no just as much as your yes. They won't try to twist your emotions or make you feel guilty. They will understand. But those who only care about what they can take from you will treat your boundaries like an insult. And that is when you must open your eyes, because Allah is showing you something. You are not weak for saying no. You are not bad. You are honoring your own soul, and that is something Allah wants you to do. He does not want your heart to be walked on. He does not want your peace to be stolen by people who only love you when you give, but never when you pause, never when you ask for space. It's time to stop letting guilt guide your actions. Let faith guide your actions. Let wisdom guide your choices. Let your heart be ruled by the light of self-awareness, not the shadow of guilt. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to say no and still be a good person. Still be a kind person. Still be a beloved servant of Allah. Don't allow someone else's disappointment to make you doubt your worth. If you do not make someone walk away from you, then they were never really with you. But Allah, He will always be with you. Through every yes, through every no, through every silent battle you fight to protect your peace. 3. They never give back. Not even a thank you. There is a deep kind of pain that hides behind a smile, the pain of always giving and never receiving. You go out of your way to help someone, again and again. You give them your time, your energy, your support, your care. You stay up late for them. You adjust your plans. You pray for them. And what do you get in return? Silence. No appreciation. No thank you. Not even a simple message to check if you are okay. That silence begins to hurt more than any words. And over time, you start to realize they are not just taking your help. They are taking you for granted. At first, you ignore it. You tell yourself, it's okay. I didn't do it for praise. And that's true. You helped from the goodness of your heart. But the pain grows, because what's missing is not just a thank you. What's missing is respect. What's missing is a sense of care. It starts to feel like you are invisible, like your help is expected, not appreciated. You begin to feel used, not because you want anything in return, but because you want to feel seen. You want to feel that your kindness means something. But some people, they don't understand that. They keep taking. They never offer anything back. Not time, not help, not love, not even dua. They treat your kindness like it's a service, like it's your job to be there for them. And if one day you're not available, they act like you've done something wrong. This is not love. This is not friendship. This is not family. This is selfishness, hiding behind fake smiles. And when you start to feel this sadness in your heart, know that it's a sign from Allah. He is opening your eyes. He is letting you see the truth. Some people are not in your life to love you. They are there only to benefit from you. And once they've taken what they want, they forget you. But Allah never forgets. And He wants you to know you deserve better. But you are different. You are someone who gives, even when no one notices. You are someone who shows up, even when it's hard. You are someone who keeps loving, even when your heart is tired. That's not weakness. That's your strength. And your Lord sees it all. Every time you helped someone and they ignored you, Allah wrote it down. Every tear you cried after giving so much and receiving nothing, Allah saw it. And He will repay you in ways that no human ever can. So don't let ungrateful people change who you are. Don't let their silence kill your kindness. Keep doing good, but learn to protect your heart. It's okay to step back. It's okay to stop giving to those who never give back. You are not created to be drained. You are created to shine. And sometimes, shining means walking away from those who make you feel like your light means nothing. True relationships are not one-sided. They are not built on one person always giving while the other just takes. Real love is mutual. Real friendship is balanced. Real care is shown in actions, not just when you're needed, but also when you're not. You deserve people who thank you, who support you, who make you feel like your presence is a blessing, not a convenience. So if someone never gives back, not even a thank you, take that as a sign from Allah that you are worth more than this, that your soul needs kindness too, that your heart deserves love too. And when you walk away from those who ignore your value, Allah will send you those who cherish it. He will replace every tear with joy, every pain with peace, every wound with wisdom. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. Allah sees your silent struggles, your quiet sacrifices, your hidden heartbreaks, and He is preparing something beautiful for you. Just trust Him and never stop being kind, but be kind to yourself too. 4. You feel drained, not loved. Sometimes love doesn't come with shouting or fighting. Sometimes the biggest sign that someone is using you is quiet, the silence of your soul, the feeling of always being tired around them. You begin to feel like you are always giving, always trying, always adjusting, but no matter how much you do, it never feels enough. You look at your life and realize something. You feel completely drained, not physically tired, but emotionally, spiritually, and mentally empty. And yet, you're not loved the way you should be. That's how you know something is wrong. You keep asking yourself, why am I always the one fixing things? You try harder, hoping they will finally see your worth. You sacrifice your comfort, ignore your own needs, and smile even when you're breaking inside, all because you want the relationship to work. But here's the truth. Real love doesn't exhaust you. It lifts you. Real love makes you feel safe, not scared. Real love gives you peace, not pain. And if someone's presence in your life makes you feel more broken than healed, more anxious than calm, more lonely than connected, then that's not love. That's emotional theft. Allah did not create you to be used. He created you with honor. He gave you a soul, pure and valuable. And your soul can feel it when something is not right. That feeling of being emotionally drained is not weakness. It is a message from your heart, from your fitra, from Allah, telling you that this person is not nurturing your soul. Instead of watering your heart, they are drying it out. Instead of supporting your growth, they are holding you back. You smile around them, but it's fake. You laugh, but it's forced. And deep down, you're tired of pretending. And don't think that you are weak for feeling tired. You're not weak. You're aware. You've reached a point where your soul is demanding healing. That's strength. That's growth. You've realized that love should not leave you feeling empty. And that realization is the first step to reclaiming your self-worth. So now, it's time to rise. It's time to pull your heart back from places that don't honor it. It's time to say no, not out of anger, but out of self-respect. Protect your soul. Guard your heart. Surround yourself with people who fill your cup, not drain it. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be heard. And most of all, you deserve to rest in an environment where your kindness is not taken for weakness, where your care is not taken advantage of, where your silence is not misused. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us that a believer is not stung from the same hole twice. That means once you realize someone is draining your peace, it is your right to walk away. Not because you hate them, but because you love yourself enough to protect your spirit. Islam teaches us balance, to give, but not let ourselves be emptied, to serve others, but not become their servant, to forgive, but not become foolish. So if someone makes you feel drained, not loved, listen to that feeling. It is Allah's way of showing you that your heart needs healing and that He is calling you back to peace. Go to Him. Speak to Him. Ask Him to replace what's hurting you with what heals you, and He will, because He is Ar-Rahman, the most merciful. And He never lets the soul that turns to Him return empty. If you've seen yourself in any of these signs, don't feel broken, feel blessed, because recognizing the truth is the first step toward healing. It means Allah is guiding you, pulling you away from harm and pushing you toward something better, something peaceful, something pure. You were never created to be walked on. You are a servant of Allah, and your worth doesn't come from how people treat you. It comes from how Allah values you. And Allah never lets anything go unseen. Every time someone used you, took you for granted, or made you feel small, Allah was watching, and He will bring justice, He will bring peace, and most of all, He will bring better. May Allah protect you from those who don't value your heart and bring into your life those who remind you of Him. And remember, please like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Explores, where your heart finds clarity through the wisdom of Islam.